first guest on the Bondee'd and Booday'd broadcast. I would like to welcome myself. So, in a few words, how would you describe how last season went? Domination for 13 weeks. But there are more than 13 weeks. There's 13 weeks. The rest of it's not important. Well, how are you liking Dynasty so far? Dynasty? You mean Deep Keeper League? Being that you're saying it's a Deep Keeper League, what is your plans on your keepers? I mean, if this is anything real, I'll keep all of them. But I mean, people are too scared. Is there anything you regret? Wow. What's his problem? It's like he would have traded Julio Jones for Doug Martin or something.
So, welcome to Bondee'd and Booday'd broadcast. This is our weekly fantasy football show featuring me, your host, Chris Gaujor, and my co-host, David LeBlanc.
Right. So, we're here to really help everybody out in the league. We want to make sure that everybody gets the most of their experience, and if we can help y'all, being the two best minds in the league, help y'all compete a little bit more. We really want to even the playing field a little bit.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult having such a deep grasp of fantasy football and a true understanding of how this works and being so dominant that we just figured we'd share the wealth with y'all.
Yeah. So, watch this as a tool to help y'all. Because look, at the end of the day, it's all about having fun. So really take what we say to heart, because we're just trying to help y'all out because y'all need it. So
couldn't agree more.
Yeah. So I think starting off, we're going to go over end of the year rosters and who we think y'all should keep.
Now take this, write it down because you will need it.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, because we're just trying to make it competitive. We've seen a lot of stuff the past 2 years that was just crazy. So we really just want to help y'all. So all right, let's start out. Start out with Jod's team. Okay.
Let's get into who we think Jod's going to keep.
All right.
Now, Jod's a unique case. I don't think Jod sits down and puts too much thought into his keepers, so that's why we're really going to help Jod out here.
Yeah. So, I think Jod has something really unique going on that he can actually, really capitalize on. Because one thing about a Dynasty League is you need old veterans. A whole team of them.
Absolutely true.
That is...
you never plan for the future. You live in the moment in a Dynasty League. And I think Jod fully embraces that.
Yeah. So, my first keeper for him is going to be Drew Brees. He has so many years in the league, and he's the best quarterback to ever live.
Yeah.
Ever. Jod, you're a lucky man having Brees. You had the best quarterback to ever grace the football field. So that's going to be the first keeper for him.
And number 2, I think Jod's going to keep Larry Fitzgerald.
Mm-hmm.
Larry Fitzgerald's just one of these guys who makes Father Time his bitch. And, that's all that needs to be said. The dude's a dominant receiver, old as dirt, but he makes Father Time his bitch.
And his smile, he has a good smile.
Yeah, he's a beautiful smile.
He has a good smile. His third keeper, we're going to go with Michael Crabtree.
Because why not?
Yeah, for no reason at all, just Michael Crabtree.
Yeah, and his fourth keeper is a man I can respect, knows how to throw a good punch, LaShawn McCoy, running back of the Buffalo Bills. Why not keep a guy who destroys his girlfriend or actually pays somebody to beat his girlfriend? Allegedly. So, yeah, LaShawn McCoy, he's an older guy, he's a veteran, really, really dominated last year with less than 70 yards per game for like 14 out of 16 weeks.
Yeah. I think the arthritis, caught up with him. So since we have a quarterback, 2 receivers, 1 running back, we have to get another running back. Alex Collins. I think he's young, but he looks like somebody's grandpa.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be a tough life when you're probably 24 years old and you look like you're 60.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, I mean, fits the mold for Jod's team,
it's all about
100%.
Looks. It's all about looks.
And his final keeper, Delaney the Walker. He's the only player to see the invention of an automobile. And, he's seen a picture of a black hole, too. Now, that's two opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, not only is, like, he the only NFL player to do that, I think he might be the only human being of that age that has that possibility.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's keeping a 7th because I really don't. He doesn't even have a rookie.
No, I mean, of course.
Yeah.
Of course he doesn't have a rookie.
Yeah. So, all right.
Yeah, moving on.
So, John, hope you had a pen and paper out. There you go.
Yeah, taking notes.
Yeah. So, moving on, we are going to go our next team, the Punishers. Brad.
At Brad.
And looking through his team, man,
Dude's stacked.
He has some names. So,
I'm pretty sure that's how Pun drafts.
Yeah.
And that's how Pun keeps.
So, starting with quarterback, he's going to keep Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I mean,
100%.
He's definitely the biggest name in football. So Pun got him.
Yeah, then he'll go with Tyreek Hill, who has a little bit of controversy around him these days, but I mean, he's a known commodity.
Yeah, and I mean, he drafted him last year after keeping him, or tried to draft him, so I mean, obviously he loves him.
Yeah.
And then he's going to go with Tom Brady again. He's going to keep Tom Brady again.
Yeah, it just seems like Pun's a power move.
Yeah,
it's a power move.
He's sold on him, and he's Tom Brady, so can't knock him.
Yeah. And then he'll probably go Jordy Nelson.
Yeah.
You know, no name. Not sure what team he's on or if he's owning a team, but respectable name to keep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I remember right, he kept him last year and then dropped Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams, that's true, yeah.
So, I mean, obviously he loves the guy. He knows something that we don't know, I think.
Yeah, I think Pun has some deep intel on Jordy Nelson.
Yeah, then I'll go with Zach Ertz for his 5th keeper. It's kind of a fence move. You know, I wasn't sure if he was going to go with him or Jack Doyle or even Benjamin Watson. Really, any one of his 3 tight ends.
Yeah, I mean,
would be a great move.
As I said before, known commodities.
Yes.
All 3 of them. Yeah, and then, of course, the big one, the most important one, his number 1 keeper, New Orleans Saints defense.
Yeah,
I mean, truly one of the names he knows.
Yeah. I mean, it's a team.
Yeah.
It's a team.
Yep.
Team. It's the Corey Stein.
Ah, Corey.
Yeah. So, listen, I know Corey didn't draft Baker. I'm pretty sure he picked him off of free agency.
Yeah.
But I'm just giving him the benefit of the doubt, and we're gonna let him keep 7 for this list, just because Baker
was a stud.
Yeah. So
I mean, plays with that chip on his shoulder like he's under 6 foot. Yeah, and then he'll keep Jameis. He'll keep Jameis next.
Yeah.
I mean, got to have that handcuff, that security with 2 quarterbacks. It just seems like Corey's style, you know.
Yeah. So these next 2 is where I think Corey will really, really start dominating us. So he's gonna keep Jameis Winston. He's gonna stack Winston with Chris Godwin. You know the quarterback receiver stack. I mean, it's just
power move.
Yeah,
power move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is really where Corey's gonna excel. He's gonna do a quarterback, wide receiver, tight end stack because he's keeping O.J. Howard. And I mean, you know, you have 3 guys from the same team. You have Bruce Arians now. It's gonna be points on points on points.
Yeah.
You know, don't worry about the bye week. Not important.
Yeah. His next one, and this is actually 2-1, but he'll keep Adrian Peterson and Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
I mean, stud running backs, really got their shit together.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Adrian Peterson has 103,000 yards.
Yeah, and he's 400 years old.
Yeah.
And I mean,
he's tested.
Battle tested, true veteran of the sport.
Yeah. The reason why they should keep both of them, he should keep both of them, so they're a lot they really like punching people.
Yeah, I mean, beating. Well, no.
Well,
Hunt hit somebody in a bar. If I'm
no, Hunt knocked out a chick.
Oh,
at a hotel.
Yeah. These guys are just beating people at such a rapid rate. I can't keep up with the stories.
Blurry. Yeah, it definitely gets blurry. And Adrian Peterson corrected his kid, which who wouldn't correct their kid? He's probably being a little dickhead.
Yeah, he probably deserved it. Yeah. He had to come and beat him with a switch.
So, that's his 6 keepers, but like I said, I think we should award him 7th because of Baker. So, his 7th keeper is going to be a toss-up. And I don't think he can make a bad move here, but I think these 3 guys are lumped together. I think you should either keep Antonio Brown, Doug Baldwin, or Julio Jones. One of the 3 should be pretty solid, and if he decides not to keep 7, just don't even listen to this last part, But look, they're all in their careers. They have a couple of yards probably still in them, but one of these guys might be enough to drop your first round pick for, maybe. But I understand if he doesn't.
Yeah.
I completely understand.
Now, Corey, get on your computer, type this list up that we just made, and lock it in.
Yeah.
Just do it. We know this is where you're going with it.
Yeah. Yeah, and look, we apologize for just, I know everybody has all this stuff probably written down already, and we're just spoiling everything for everybody. Because we've done our research on everybody's team, and obviously these are the best choices.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So, moving on,
we're going to go to Geach's Peaches.
Geach's Peaches.
Yeah.
Now, Geach is a unique situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When I was going through his team, there's 6 guys that popped out at me. I don't think you can go any other way in this list. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just read them. I'll just read them all.
Just read them all. And they all have the same explanation.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think he's gonna keep Jarvis, Kenny Galladay, Demaryius Thomas, AJ Green, Will Fuller, and Tyler Boyd. That's gonna be Geach's 6 keepers. No other way of going through it. I mean, you can't drop any of these guys.
Yeah.
You can't.
So, I mean, why not just have an entire team of wide receivers?
Yeah.
It just makes total sense.
Yeah.
So, Geach, you know what to do.